By the way, this is a really important moment for my partner Joakim here. He is your biggest fan. I swear, the biggest fan of all time. He can't wipe the smile off his face. Joakim, please kick off with the first question.
You've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah.
The musical Coldplay fan in me needs to ask you this. Is Higher Power a small nod to the Milo Xyloto era, especially Hurts Like Heaven, which turns 10 as of 2021?
In that period, we were starting to dance with this idea of, you know, a story set in another galaxy. And this time we've gone for it fully. Yeah, anything with that beat, you know, we love that sort of dancey swing beat, and every few years we seem to have a song that does that, and yeah, so they're definitely related.
And just to add on, knowing how you guys love to mash your songs together, like the hardest part going into Postcards from Far Away, Midnight being combined with Fix You, will we hear a combination of maybe say Hurts Like Heaven and Higher Power? For the next Coldplay live concert or any mashups?
It's a good question and a good suggestion.
Very good suggestion,
We
John.
could consider.
I'm impressed with your knowledge, man.
Yeah, I think you know more than I do.
I have to say, yeah, we're impressed with your. That's pretty cool.
He's available for hire anytime, by the way.
you must understand, like whenever Coldplay performs in Singapore, I'm always making sure I get like the front line, the front area.
On all days.
it is a dream come true.
Well,
So
we're
guys,
friends
on
now,
that
so you
note-
just call up our people and ask for your tickets and we'll take care of you.
If a higher power could change one major thing in the world right now, what would it be for you guys?
That's a very sweet question, Sonia. I mean, I think we understand that music has a limited power. We just see so many situations where, for whatever reason, people are being suppressed or oppressed or depressed, some form of pressed. And, you know, we're so grateful and blessed in our lives that we're relatively free and able to be who we want to be. And I would wish that for everybody. But I don't know if a song can achieve that.
Do you ever look back at that clip of yourself in the Coldplay 2018 movie, the Head Full of Dreams movie, of yourself saying, Coldplay, we're going to be the biggest band in the world. And now look at what happened to Coldplay.
After the Coldplay, we're just going to go on to be such a huge band. Guy, Will, John and Chris. Don't you forget. Massive. Absolutely huge.
That's a great question, Joe. That movie I've never seen. I can't watch it. It makes me. I've seen that clip. And it makes me so uncomfortable. Although I know that I meant.
Oh no!
I know. I'm sure you guys have the same thing. If you see yourself back or you hear yourself back.
Oh, I can't.
It just
I can't.
triggers a strange switch inside you where you're like, oh my God, I'm such a loser.
Happens to the best of us.
Was Higher Power conceptualized during the pandemic, or was there something else in the works for Coldplay and then the pandemic happened and you went, you know what, let's adapt, let's put out something uplifting for the world?
It did exist just before the pandemic, but the demo. You know, when you see an animation being made, you see, first of all, they have the stick drawings, you know, they're very simple. I had that version of the song, very simple, and then took it to the rest of the band, and Max, our producer, and they added all the colors and the flesh and the feel. That was all during the pandemic. So it was slightly, the song arrived slightly before, but the recording took place right during the pandemic. And I definitely think that we had an attitude of, one, being extremely grateful to be in the band, and so there's an extra feeling of full of life. And then also, yeah, wanting to have something that sounded hopeful and positive.
Well, so many people say that Coldplay is the greatest band in the world for them, but what is, or which is the greatest band in the world for you personally, or even growing up? It could be an artist or anything that you leaned on while growing up.
I think we all grew up listening to the Beatles and Pink Floyd and Bob Dylan and the Stones and Neil Young and, you know, lots of those artists. But you know, it's the great thing about music is you can never listen to it all, and there's always something else that you can find and discover and be inspired by. You know, so I think all of us are constantly, you know, looking for new things to listen to as well.
What I love about music is that anyone great has been influenced or taught by someone else great. So music is this constant conversation that goes back to the beginning of time when humans were hitting bones on rocks. I'm like, oh, that sounds nice. It's all just an evolving sort of tide. So I don't think there is one best act. I think it's all such a shared experience.
I did promise my partner and everybody here in this Zoom call that I'll remain as professional as I can, but
He's trying very hard.
yeah,
by the way.
right now, I do want to share a personal story on why Coldplay, to me, it's the best band in the world. And I'm trying to stop myself from crying right now. No, because I was once an angry 15-year-old about to do something foolish with my life. I remember having an MP3 player plugged into my ears, and all of a sudden, before those moments, I heard God Put a Smile Upon Your Face. And because of that song, it stopped me from doing something foolish in my life. And there are so many people now who are my age or slightly younger who leave comments or even write to you guys on Instagram saying, oh, Coldplay has created one of the songs that have saved my life. Whether is it Fix You, God Put a Smile on My Face. How do you, Chris and Guy, feel about so many people around the world thanking you for touching their souls with your music?
Well, that's an incredible story.
Yeah, thank you for telling us that,
Thank
Joe.
you for sharing. But you know, we do what we do, but you know, really, it would be nothing without our fans all over the world who are listening to our music and telling us their stories. And you know, it's really a two-way thing. You know, we love playing concerts, you know, and going on tour. But what would it be without our audience? So, you know, we need each other, and I think it's just that it's this kind of perfect balanced relationship, and we're so happy that we can play in so many different countries and go to so many places. So you know, our fans mean everything to us because we'd be nothing without them.
From me, Chris,
and from me, Guy,
from Coldplay, and also on behalf of Johnny and Will, we want to say to anyone listening in Singapore who's liked us or listened to us or even doesn't like us, that's okay, that we send you all our love. We're so excited to come and play there whenever all the people in charge let us, and we hope you're okay, hope you're being kind to yourself and each other, and we send you a big wave.